What it do? What it do? DrDandruff is in the building, y'all. You already know what time it is. You know how the rhyme could get. Try to turn one thing into y'all know how we do things, man. But first, we got to get into that intro. Let's get it. Let's get it. I told you, motherfuckers, that this week is stacked. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get this intro going. Let's do it.
Coming from a land where no one gives one fuck. It's the Dr. Dandruff Show with Dr. Dandruff.
So ain't nobody praying for me, I'm on your head.
Because we didn't need nobody to kill nobody. You better beat your ass up and down the street. You run the town till you get out.
You cannot go to jail.
This is a podcast about news, relationships, child support, and everything your long nipple baby mama can't fathom. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Dandruff.
Run from them, run.
Hey, what it do? What it do, man? Beautiful fucking April 6th right here, man. Got it cracking. DrDandruff Show, welcome you guys. Hey, you guys, I want to be shit with you guys on some real shit. Without further ado, this is a long time coming, man. I finally got my boy in the fucking building, man. We got my boy right here. Y'all, hey, show some love for my boy right here. Blaze in the building.
Hell yeah, man. You already know.
Hey,
Bad boy Blaze. Shout out to myself.
hey, bad boy Blaze building, man. This is a long time coming, my boy. I'm over here. You know, I try to get DJ Show in here too, but DJ Show over here bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Call that motherfucking, tell that motherfucker. So for those that don't know who Bad Boy Blaze is, where you from, Mr. Blaze?
I'm from Los Angeles, South Central to be specific.
Ooh, y'all motherfuckers better fucking guard your wallets, hide your baby mamas, motherfuckers. This motherfucker is here, y'all. Some real shit.
Yeah.
So what's good with you, Blaze? I mean, shit. I mean, I remember when I met Blaze. You know, I mean, I went to his birthday party and man, it was cracking. Like it was crazy. Like I mean, you had stars pulling up, all kinds of shit. I'm like, who the fuck is Blaze, man? Not only are you like 6'8", but you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I loved it. I was like, man, Blaze is dope. Not only that, I got to know you. And for those that don't know you, I mean, can you describe who you are a little bit?
For sure, man. First of all, I appreciate you for having me here, man. Yeah, you're one of the hardest working dudes next to Show, man. DJ Show, the hardest working man in showbiz, but you're definitely right behind him.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I'm TV, radio personality, Blaze, host of the 5 a.m. Club, co-host on the Craig Facts.
Shit, I gotta throw all that out, baby. I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Comedy Press. You're down there with the Comedy Press, right?
Yeah.
Comedy Press, the 5 a.m. I mean, that's your podcast, right? 5 a.m. The 5 a.m. show, right? Or
5 a.m. Club.
5 a.m. Club, y'all. Hey, shout out to 5 a.m. Club, y'all. Subscribe, please subscribe to this guy, man. This guy's awesome.
Yes,
On some real shit. You know, I mean, so how can we just dive into the?
Let's do it.
How did you get into like, you know, like I mean, because I love your podcast. I mean, on some real shit, I do catch them. I know it's 5 a.m. Club. I usually, I mean, I'm a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But when I do catch them, you have some, you know, you have some interesting shit you talk about, you know, relationships. You talk about all kinds of. So it's like what influenced you as far as like you know like would be like oh hey I want my own podcast like what influenced you?
Well, I've been thinking about this for a long time, man. I actually started a podcast 12 years ago, man, before they called it podcasting, man. I had this thing called Mac Chat. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It was for the fellas, man. You know what I mean? Kick back, chop it up, man. Real players, man. You know, they say it's a treat when so yeah, I wanted to have a little something, man, you know, Mac Chat for the players, man, for the fellas who really wanna be a better men, you know what I mean? Who know the game, man, who really wanna, be able to maximize their relationships, you know what I mean? So,
Right.
um, yeah, I dropped the ball, you know, you start doing it and, you know, nobody else decided and, you know, I got caught up in whatever else I had going on, but, yeah, I got back into it fucking with Craig, man. Craig Smith, shout out to Craig Smith,
Shout out
man.
to Craig Smith on some real shit, man. Pasadena in the building on some real
Yeah,
shit, man.
yeah.
That's dope. I love that. I mean, um, did you ever like want to roast or you just wanted to like podcast? Because I mean, you hang with nothing but the best comedians. I mean, that I know.
Right,
You know, you got Brent Taylor down there. You got I mean, I mean, it goes on. You got Spanky Hayes down there now, and then
yeah.
Greg Smith is probably the GOAT of roasting. So, did you ever get influenced as far as like, hey, I wanna start roasting motherfuckers.
Well, for me, man, it's bagging is a culture, man. It's a part of our culture. So we always did it. You know what I mean? At school, apartment, and, summertime, we stayed bagging each other. You know what I mean? So for me to end up, with some of the top baggers, the top roasters in the business, man, was natural. But I think we all got that goofy, that funny side, that clowny side to us. That's how we deal with our pain. You know what I mean? We laugh at it. You know what
That's
I mean?
just good. I love it. I
So
mean, shit, because, hey, laughter is everything. I mean, because, I mean, I've gone through some fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
yeah,
mean, and laughter is
yeah,
everything, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's good where you at because you need different hands, you know what I'm saying? You got Sarah down there, and you got everybody down there at the comedy fest. Caffeine, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
is the 5 AM is your show, is it part of Caffeine?
No, no, 5 AM club is something that I came up with. Um, it's more of a state of mind. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
always wanted to be that 5 AM guy, and I hadn't always been that guy. So since I became that man, and still developing. I wanted to share it with some other like-minded people, some other people who having trouble becoming that guy. The early bird get the worm, the early pimp get the perm. That kind of deal. You know what I mean? Um, like I said, it's a state of mind. So you really want to be up and at it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, you want to be on top of it, man. Start your day. That's the most important part of the day. All the magic happens right when you wake up.
That's
You
what's
know.
up. I mean, because I'm pushing 40, so, like, I mean, like, do you do, like, any regimens as far as, like, because early bird gets the work, you're right.
Right,
But do you have, like, I mean, because 'cause you're, like, probably around my age or if
right.
not a little bit older, do you have any, like, regimens that you have, like, to where it's like, hey, I start to think different, I'm getting up early now? I mean, like, what's your diet like?
Um,
Because I'm very interested in diets because I'm
yeah,
scared, I'm pushing 40, my boy, like,
yeah,
can
yeah.
you shed some light on that?
Yeah, yeah. So sound like first of all, sound like the 5 AM club is for you, because that's where it goes down, man. 5 AM club is all about health, wealth, and education. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, first thing you want to do is, in the mornings, man. First thing you want to do is hydrate yourself. The body gets really dehydrated, overnight.
Mm,
You're sitting there, you're dormant, so you hydrate yourself. It's the first thing you want to do. And a good exercise is cool. You don't have to do nothing extremely extraneous. You know what I mean? Just
right,
a
right.
nice light little workout. Get your joints woken up, get your mind woken up. So yeah, that's how I start my day off, man, with some water, a light exercise, and a little bit of meditation.
Yeah, that's what's good, that's what's good.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I try to do as much as I can, but I really can't. It's
yeah,
like, "Oh, fuck." I try to wake up early and it's like, I mean, I have long nights, like, I mean, being a comedian is fucking rough, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm
yeah,
always doing this, doing that, it's
yeah,
crazy, you know how it goes,
yeah,
like, have
definitely.
you ever thought about doing, like, stand-up?
Um, a little bit. I thought about doing some stand up a couple of times, and I'm like, I don't really know. You know what I mean? I really, being around some of these major guys, man, being around your Craigs, your Luke Burns, your Slink Johnsons, Deshaun's, your Brents. These guys are real professionals, and to see the work that they put in this. Um, it's a really big deal, you know what I mean? And it gave me a real good eye opener as to what goes in to being a comedian, the hours it takes to prepare and study. And so I just feel like if I want to do that kind of study and put in that kind of work, I want it to be something that I'm really passionate about. And I don't know that I'm really passionate about doing stand up. I enjoy comedy. I enjoy having a good time. But
So that's not in the process. I'm like, "Oh, man, I thought maybe this could've, at least fucking give us a little 20 minutes of some special shit."
You know what? I'm not gonna take it off the table, but, what I will say is I'm excited. I'm really passionate about some other things. I'm passionate about being up top of the morning. I'm passionate about my health. I'm passionate about eating better. I'm passionate about learning, um, different things about different foods and how it
Mm.
affects our bodies. Like you said, we're 40 now, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I mean, shit,
So
I'm afraid of that prostate exam. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I get a doctor with fat fingers? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit, I might have to go after Manny Pacquiao or, go after, like, Kim Young-soo, you know what I'm
Right?
saying? The bitches with those, skinny fingers. I mean, I can't
Yeah,
get one of them Arab motherfuckers.
yeah.
I'll be hurt, you're gonna have to buy me a drink before you do that.
So I take it that you never had
Not never.
what about the, man, what is that called? When they flush you out with the little water?
Oh, shit, what is that? Like a ooh,
Oh,
flush it
man.
out like that shit you put in your ear and it takes out all the earwax?
Yeah, except
It takes all
that's
your colon out?
yeah, that's what it is. It's a colon cleanse.
Oh, you trying to
It's
give
a
me a pink sock.
colonic. It's a colonic.
You're trying to give me a pink sock. That's some bullshit. See what I'm talking about? That's fucked up, Blaze. Hey, you know,
And I'll never forget the first girl who introduced me to that. She was like, "Maybe you should get a colonic." And I'm like, "A
a
colonic?"
colonic.
I thought it was a drink or something. I'm like, "Ah, yeah, yeah, I'll sip some colonic." She's like, "No, no, 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 no." It's when they put these little holes up your butt, man, with water in it, and it
Oof,
rinses and cleans your colon, and
oof.
I was like, "Oh, what do you think? I'm some kinda"
A colonic on the rocks.
Yeah, right?
Oof,
But,
damn,
turns out that
son.
that was a pretty cool thing, man. It wasn't as bad, as it sounded, and it really
They put
cleansed.
a sprinkler in your
Yeah.
ass. You're like,
The butt
oh,
rinse. But, yeah,
damn,
yeah.
that's some crazy ass shit,
You ain't
man.
had that yet?
Hell no, I ain't had that shit.
Shit.
I'm afraid of that shit, man. I mean, a tongue might be alright, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it gets the bitch pussy wet, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm not holding my own legs up or none of that bullshit, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? I can't
right.
do none of that shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, it can scare you. I'm pushing 40, and,
Yeah,
we do have to take it, we have to take advantage of our health. Like, we have to
absolutely.
take risks, precautions. Wait, let me stop.
Yeah,
Risks in all this shit that we're doing. I mean, I'm over here fucking, like, too much. I'm not
yeah.
even sleeping great. So it's like to ask you about, like shit like that, it's a big thing for me.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because I can learn it off of you.
Yeah, yeah, no, sleep is a really think about it, man, some of the most important things that take place with our bodies, happen when we sleep.
Mm,
So when you work out, you're eating right, you're on your protein, you're getting your vegetables, and, it's at night when you sleep that your muscles are healing, that they're rebuilding themselves. Your body is, what I mean,
yeah.
making the transformations that you're looking forward to. It all takes place in your sleep. So it's very important that you get enough sleep. Um, we try to limit our screen time. Everybody playing with their phones these days. Everybody got the
And what's enough
TVs.
sleep? What's enough sleep?
Well, 8 hours is optimal.
8 hours
It,
minimum?
that is optimal. You want to get 8 hours if you
Mm,
can. If you can't, do what you can, but certainly try to go for the 8. For me, it comes more like 6. Because we're in the business. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
you gotta work, baby. You gotta work.
we gotta work. So, but it's important to get that. So,
Mm. I
yeah,
mean, what about meditating? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm into I'm into that, the chakras and all that, like my third eye, I mean, I mean, I just say I'm woke. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my intuition's real strong, I see vibrant colors and all that shit. So, I mean, do you feel like you have to meditate? You think meditation is key to like, like to where you can just relax?
Yeah, I think it's very helpful. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think it covers a few things. In terms of our health. Mental health is very important. So meditating, having that time alone, having quiet time, having peace time, the things that you would call boring,
Mhm.
or some people will call boring. I think it's a necessary evil. I think it's important to have boring time where you just don't deal with anything. You really sit there, you think, you focus on strictly breathing, and yeah, you'd be surprised what it does for you.
Right.
Yeah, so
I mean, shit, I mean, it's hard enough to just be like, "Hey, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that," and then next thing you do it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
"Hey, baby, I swear I ain't fucking this bitch again. I
yeah.
promise, babe. Like, I swear to God." You know what I'm saying? So it's kinda crazy and shit.
Straight up.
So, I mean, what you got going now, my boy? I mean, because, the podcast is cracking, which is beautiful. Like, I mean, what do you feel that you have, like, because I know your ass is a fucking, goal seeker, and I know you always set goals. I know you always from what I see, you're a hustler as well. So what do you
Absolutely.
got in the making?
I'm working on a lot of content right now. So, I'm hosting the Roast Domino League.
Oof.
That's gonna be over at, on the Comedy Press at Caffeine.
Shout out
Um,
Caffeine. That's what's up.
yeah. I'm also working on a couple other pieces too, man, a couple other shows, just some real interactive, entertainment. I'm doing some writing, a lot of writing,
Mm,
and really, really, really networking and building my 5 AM club, man, because that's becoming an awesome thing. It's taking a life of its own. Um, Having a lot of fun with that.
right.
You know what I
I
mean?
thought you were to say the Price is Right. I mean, shout out to all my boys down there. I'm like, dude, how do I get on the Price is Right? I thought Blaze was gonna be like, hey, I'm on the Price is Right next, motherfucker.
Right.
I'm gonna spin the wheel. You know what I'm saying? You got Snaps, you got fucking Autobot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah,
mean, shout out, Otto and all
yeah,
them, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like Johnson, everybody's on fucking on the Price is Right. I'm like, is it that easy to get on the Price is Right? It's
Man,
just crazy.
I'm thinking Otto an ambassador or something for them, man. Otto got some role in that
And
because
then
I
he jumped in the car. Remember? Look at
yeah,
shout out to my boy Otto, man. On
yeah.
some real shit. That motherfucker jumped in the car. I would have jumped in the car too, real talk.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
yeah,
tired of taking the bus.
yeah. Autobots got the hookup, man. We gotta call Otto. Get you on down there spinning that wheel, man. Mhm.
So I mean, how is it working with these guys? I mean, because
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I know it's hard to it's hard to take them serious, huh? It's like
Yeah,
everybody cries wolf, huh?
right.
Like how do you know when to keep it serious? Like, hey, the cops is outside, or like, hey, something happened. Like, dude, you're bullshit. Don't
Yeah,
play with me. Like, I mean, everybody cries wolf. Like,
man,
how do you know when to believe these guys?
man, you don't, man. Just, that group, man, doing correct facts, man. These guys are a bunch of professionals, a bunch of elite,
Mhm.
comedians, elite people and personalities, and, it's really a form of therapy, man, so it's a pleasure to work with these guys. It's a pleasure, to be a part of such a talented crew, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Hell yeah.
Snaps, Doze,
Shout out Dozy. Yeah, I know. I mean, I
yeah,
haven't seen Dozy in a while. When he went back to Nigeria, he went back to his shanty. Where the fuck is
right.
Dozy?
Yeah, Doze, man, Doze an international
Dozy's
player,
not.
man, so tell him where you catch those at, but one thing you know for sure is, he handles his business. He all
Mm,
about his business,
that's what's
and, I respect that, man, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell
So,
you, Those, you bring your ass, those. I need you.
yeah,
Hey, come to the Dandruff show, those. For real shit, I got everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I don't got those, you know.
yeah, those do.
That's what's up. DJ Show too, dog. It ain't raining tomorrow, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You got it fucked up. Everybody, I mean, y I mean, y'all down there are doing the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing your thing down there, like, on some real shit. You got a good thing. You guys got beautiful souls down there. I mean, Mouthpiece, I mean, everybody down there is fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, good people, and
yeah,
I'm glad
I'm
to be
lucky.
a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
On some real shit.
Hell yeah. That's pretty
So what's up with the music? You don't do music?
yeah, man, I've been doing, that's where I really started off. So I started with music, man,
Mm,
and, it was pretty cool. I was having a lot of fun until I realized what it really was, the music business, you know what I'm saying?
mhm,
I neglected the business part of it, and once I started running the business, I realized I didn't like it as much as I thought I did.
mm.
The things that got me in music, man, was like, when you get ciphers in junior high school, man, or
Oh,
or
yeah.
your neighborhood on the block, it's like 5, 6 people gathered around and everybody doing their stuff. But, that's more of the art,
Right.
when it gets to the business, it's not just that cut and dry, it's like any other job, it's like any other business. Politics, you know what I'm saying?
Politics as
So,
usual.
yeah, so I'm sure you experience it,
All day,
comedy and and
everything,
and other realms of business. It's
everything.
it's always some politics, man, and when you mix business with anything that you're
Mm.
passionate about.
I mean, business is politics.
Right,
I mean,
right,
it goes hand in hand.
yeah, so, you're gonna run into some hangups, man, so I think, anything you're passionate about, you know, um if your passion is in business, then great. If your passion is just in the passion, know the difference. Know the difference
Mm,
between doing business and a hobby. You know what I mean?
right, right.
Some of these hobbies, can be business. So, you just be careful to figure out,
Mm,
where that particular hobby or passion or like, but be particular about where you're taking it, where you're going with it.
that part. Can we get into your 3 best musicians or I mean, if you could make a group, who would it be? Let's go.
It's tough, man. 3 musicians. So my group would consist of Jay-Z,
Mm.
Jig in there,
Jigga.
uh, Scarface,
Ooh, shout out to Scarface, Texas.
Jay-Z, Scarface,
So you got Brooklyn, Texas,
and Ice Cube.
and LA. I
Yeah,
mean, and Cali.
yeah,
Oh, damn, that was pretty easy. I had the fucking music playing and everything.
yeah.
That was pretty easy. That's dope. Jay-Z, Scarface, and Cube.
Man, that'd be a
That
hell of an
is a
album, huh?
stupid group.
Yeah,
That's a group in itself. I like that. That's what's
yeah,
up. You know what I mean? Ice Cube, Jigga is still doing his thing. Scarface is the king of the South. Like, I don't give a fuck
man,
what anybody says, man. The Ghetto
right.
Boys, all them motherfuckers is who made me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, real
that
talk.
shit's dope, man. Scarface is bad. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Guess that one song that uh you couldn't tell me nothing back then, but now I feel you.
yeah,
Dude, he said, "You gotta tell your story to the judge, not the invitation judge, the judge that everybody loves. If the man upstairs grants you forgiveness, and in reality, you took care of your business."
yeah,
I
straight
wanted
up,
to get that shit tatted on me.
man. That's a dope
Scarface is
man.
hard, bro.
Man,
You know what I
vicious,
mean?
man.
I love music, man. Music is the shit.
Yeah, he was just down here, not too long ago,
Was he? Shit, I would
yeah,
die if I beat Scarface. I saw, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, or Rakim, because I mean, I got,
all right,
the microphone thing on me.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
Rakim, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, I mean, I'm a
yeah.
diehard music guy.
You had a good time, man. That was Scarface. He was up to doing his thing, man.
Damn.
Me, Craig, Slim Johnson.
Shout out my boy Slink Johnson
Oh
on some real
yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's big bro, man.
Black
Slim
Jesus
was real
is
big,
feeling. Yeah.
real dude. Yeah, man. We went down to as a matter of fact, there was a day Slink was performing. Slink did a show in Orange County somewhere. We were
Mm.
just hanging out, supporting him, and Scarface called him up. Yeah, man,
What?
I'm down here in LA, man, at the Staples Center.
Get the fuck out of here.
Uh,
Hey, man. You ain't, hey, Slink, man. You lucky motherfucker, man. You got Scarface calling him like that.
yeah, yeah, like
That shit
that,
is dope.
man. So we went down there and fucked with him a little bit. It was
What What'd you think about that Reasonable Doubt?
oh man, that's the shit.
Hey, because you
Imagine
can't
that,
knock the hustle.
man. Imaginary players, man.
That imaginary page is hard.
Man, it's my joint
What
right
about
there.
I'm out for presidents to represent me?
Oh
Get
yeah,
money on presidents. Oh, dude, what about that 44 Force?
oh man,
Hey,
that was
that
real
was a
dope too.
dope album.
Hell yeah,
I gotta say, hey, shout out hey, Jay-Z was hard.
yeah, check.
Yeah, I'm a Illmatic guy though, I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
My bad. Hey, I didn't mean to throw no ether. I didn't mean to throw no ether or none of this shit. I didn't say Stillmatic, I said Illmatic. I'm a Illmatic guy, you know
Yeah,
what
straight
I'm
up.
saying? Did you growing up, what were your parents listening to?
Oh man, so growing up for me, man, starting off, my mother was only 16 years older than me. She had me when she
Mm,
was 16, so that created opportunity for me to hear the coolest music. I got to watch all of the dope movies. Having a young parent, man.
mm.
They still young, they still doing their thing, and they don't know nothing about parenting. That's I'm her little buddy at that point. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
know about little, but yeah.
yeah.
You're a big buddy.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to hear all the dope stuff, man. My first album, she bought my brother too. My brother Normandy had Dave. Um, we got to pick our albums, our first albums, and I believe my first album was Tone Loc.
Mm,
Yeah, I mean, real,
don't know.
and it was the real album, vinyl. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So I had a Tone Loc, and brother got what he got, man. Damn. Yeah, but Tone Loc, man, but we got to hear
The
all the
Biz
dope
Barkie
stuff.
or some shit. Yeah.
No, he probably got something a little more raw, man, like, Spice One or one of these Bay
Spice
rappers,
was
man.
hard.
Spice was
That
man,
Red Rum boy. Spice
yeah,
one was so hey, man, was it Bossellini?
man, it was just
Yeah, that Bossellini was
yeah, that one as early was before we knew about geography, before we knew about where rappers were from or
mhm,
what area, it was just music to us then, you know what I mean?
right.
But, yeah, shout out to them, they dope anyway, man, it was California, Northern Cali, but,
Dude,
you know
Northern Cali has some of the best shit. When you got here, I was pumping Northern Cali.
yeah,
That
yeah,
RBL Posse,
oh,
you know
man,
what I'm saying? I mean, I think the Bay Area has so many fucking dope ass. I mean, I never really. I mean, rest in peace, Mac Dre. But I mean, I always fuck with like JT Bigga Figure.
oh,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
straight
saying?
up,
Like Richie Rich. Extra Eddie Loc, shit
Yeah.
like that, you know what I mean?
415.
Andre Nickatina, like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, do you remember your first album that you bought with your own money
Uh, what would be
or
my
a tape? What's your first tape you ever had?
man, this is funny.
Your first
So
tape.
so my first tape, it was actually two tapes. So I bought Ralph Tresvant, Sensitivity tape,
Okay.
and Elvis.
And Elvis.
Yeah,
That
both
was what Elvis? Was it the greatest hits?
probably so. You know what was so weird and, um, it's not like I grew up listening to him, you know, my mom and them ain't playing no Elvis and shit,
Right.
but he was just
That's
such
the
a
king.
popular
That's the
yeah.
king.
That's all I knew is this
Yeah.
this man is the king. All the women love him. He sold out all over the world. I said, "I've got to hear Elvis song. I got to hear something," and I just wanted to study it a little bit, study him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he walks
So,
around bloated and, like,
yeah.
all the bitches, and then he died on the toilet, I
Oh,
mean,
man.
rest in peace, fucking
Yeah,
king, that's crazy.
I respected all of
We're
that,
gonna win this race again. Bro, that shit, he's like
Yeah,
they let Elvis sing, he couldn't even fucking he couldn't even, he couldn't even act. They
yeah.
let him what was it? They let him act, and he couldn't even act. "We're gonna win this race." Hey, that shit was funny as fuck, Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy,
straight up.
you know what I'm saying? Do you remember, let's get into some questions, fuck it, just to get to know, Mr. Blaze right here.
Yes, sir.
Favorite movie of all time? Let's go.
Favorite movie, I have to go with Pulp Fiction.
Ooh, Pulp Fiction,
Yeah,
Quentin Tarantino.
yeah, Quentin Tarantino, I
Dope.
fuck
I like, Miss Doubtfire.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, Miss Doubtfire is dope.
that was
Favorite
hilarious.
album of all time?
Favorite album, uh, yeah, I have to go with that, uh, The Reasonable Doubt.
The Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Okay, 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 that's
he was talking.
first crime you ever committed?
First crime, probably, uh, digging in my mother purse
Mm,
when, Street Fighter 2 came out.
shit, fucking that Sonic Boom.
Man,
Dude,
man.
that special edition.
That's what it was, man. That was the first game I was addicted to. I mean, I be tripping off, these kids now with their Fortnite. I'm like, "How y'all do this all day?"
I
Took me
know.
one day
That
to say,
Street
"Wait a minute,
Fighter, boy, that motherfucking that
man."
shit was hard, dog.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh,
Most epic ass whooping, and what was it for?
uh-huh,
We all got our ass whooped
uh-huh.
one time in life to where we're like, "Oh shit, I got my ass whooped for something."
Yeah.
Do you remember? What
Um,
was it?
I got a lot of ass whoopings,
No, no,
but,
the one that stood out.
okay, so
Like
I'll
when she
tell
whooped
you
your ass to sleep, like,
I that's a good question, and
your
I'll
ass
tell you
asleep.
this. I'll never forget this one because it was me and my brother.
Let's
My
go,
brother
talk to
1
me.
year apart. So when you 1 year apart, y'all technically twins. In the neighborhood, that's what we call it. Y'all hood twins, right?
Yup.
So me and my brother got a whooping together, right? And, as we getting a whooping, my mother made me say every time she whacked me, she made me say, "I'm cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs." Right? Dumbest shit in the world, man. Because can you imagine getting your ass whooped and add insult to injury, literally? This injury taking place, and the insult is you gonna make me say this goofy shit as it's going down? So, yeah, man, I had to say some
What did
funny
y'all
shit.
do though? What did y'all do though?
I I
You don't
I don't
remember?
I don't remember. I
Damn.
don't remember. I just remember that goofy ass.
And that ain't nothing worse, especially when your brother's getting his ass whooped first, and then your ass is next. You're like, "Oh
Right,
fuck, I'm next."
man,
That's just fucked up.
yeah.
So, my boy, I mean, not only that, you're a fucking great father too, from what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many kids you got?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah,
Your boy, your son?
yeah, my son, man.
How, how old is
Call him, my broke roommate. Yeah, man, 15 now. So,
he? Shout out, my boy, real talk. What's his name? Let's go.
Isaac.
Isaac. Hey, Isaac. Shout out, my boy. On some real stuff.
Yeah,
Hey, your daddy was trying to call you early, dog. You bullshitting, dog. Get your ass home.
yeah.
Isaac. Yeah, that's what's
Yeah, that's
up.
my dude, man. This parenting shit is tough too.
Hey, it's very rough because a lot of people don't know what it is like. I mean, I never had my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
as a matter of fact, if y'all find them out there, tell them motherfuckers, they owe me money.
Yeah.
That's some real shit, but, you know, I mean, parenting is rough, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did you feel like? I mean, were you young when you had them? I mean, 15, I mean, obviously, you
No,
know,
no, no.
in your
So,
20s, you know?
yeah, I was about 27, 28 when I had my son, so I
Mhm.
felt like, I waited a reasonable amount of time, and, yeah, it was pretty cool, man, except the obvious, his mother.
Hey,
You
shit
know
happens.
yeah, you gotta it's very important that you be careful picking a partner, man, a mate, something so
Yeah,
serious,
and
you
then
know what
leave
I
it
mean?
up to her, it's all your fault, yeah.
It's always our fault, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit's crazy as fuck.
So
That's rough, I mean, hey, but at the end of the day, you're still there, you're
yeah,
holding it down like a
yeah,
bad bitch on a seesaw. I
man.
love it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's good, you ever think about doing any venues or what do you see, like, the 5 AM, like, what do you see where do you see your podcast going?
Well, I
Like, I mean,
see,
do you wanna get it, in a higher broadband or like, Spotify or something?
um,
iTunes?
who knows, the 5 AM club. So I'm the host of the script too, so I got the script. The script I do every Wednesday at 3:30, right?
Okay, and
Um,
where's that at?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
So
do
we
this
got the script on Wednesdays,
yeah,
and then we got every day,
yeah,
5 AM.
5 AM Monday
Okay.
through
So
Friday.
y'all motherfuckers better wake up on some shit.
Yeah, so 5 AM is like I said, that's the positivity, you wake up in the morning,
Mhm.
get you off on a good foot, we start our days off on a good foot. That's the 5 AM club. The scripts, I get a little more loose on the script, you know what I'm saying? I get to talk that talk on the script, man, and, so for the 5 AM club, man, that's a special group, that's a special niche of people, man, and, we're gonna grow natural and organic, you know? I think it's important to keep it natural and organic because that's what it's intended for.
That sounds beautiful, man. Fuck it, that's great. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I mean, we all gotta look out for each other and, what I'm saying, like, and then for you to, like, shed light on just health and just everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Relationships and, you always have some good advice.
yeah,
I think the people gotta hear that shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We're gonna get into a section, y'all, segment. This is, the not so happy segment. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Let's see who we got murked today. Let's
Mhm.
see who we got. Let me see what we got. On this day, motherfuckers. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Yeah, you can tell I ain't got no motherfucking engineer on. This is some bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a segment of the not so happy murder on this day.
Okay, man. This is the not so happy segment. Murder on this day, y'all. We all know history. We got Robert James Hutton or Little Bobby Hutton. April 21st, 1950 to April 6th today was a treasurer and first recruit to join the Black Panther Party. Hutton's family had moved to Oakland from Arkansas as part of the Great Migration, fleeing threats of white supremacist violence and all kinds of crazy fucking hicks. It was wilding on them. On April 6, 1968, in a shootout with Oakland police, Hutton was killed. This motherfucker was killed, got in a shootout with the Popos. He didn't give a fuck about nothing. You, him, Jungle Jim, Timmy Tucker, or any motherfucker. On some real shit. And he was shot more than 12 times, despite having already surrendered. So, go figure. The Oakland police, LA police, ain't nobody fucking playing nothing. If you about that life, you about that life. So, it's a not so happy segment. Robert James Hutton. Yesterday I think it was Martin Luther King yesterday. All
Yeah,
right,
that's
let's get
dope.
it. Yeah, just to throw a little history in, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something. It's a work in progress, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope, man. Do that every day.
I do it every day, yeah.
Got this segment on
Oh, no,
5 AM.
yesterday was Triple Bang, and then
Okay.
the day before was Martin Luther
Luther
King.
King, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. I did this segment on my show called Two Exceptional People in History.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah, I do that on the 5 a.m. club, and it's 2 because I gotta do a man and a woman before they, most people know me from Craig Facts, and they think we all sexist and chauvinists, you
Ain't
know what
that
I
a
mean?
bitch, huh?
Yeah, yeah, man.
He's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, dating's fucking me up, man. Crazy sucking my dating up."
Oh, that actually helped me out, man, because it's weak out a lot of the weak girls. Anybody who
Talk your
see a
shit. Talk your
personality,
shit.
anybody who sees, entertainment and judge you based off of that, they weak anyway. You
It's
know
some
what I'm
bullshit,
saying?
huh?
Yeah, you don't want to deal with
I need a
nobody
girl that can rock with me.
who wants to know you, me,
Right.
and know you is to talk to you, is to listen to you, is to hang with you. You know what I mean? Is to feel you. You know what I'm
Talk your
saying?
shit. I mean, what do you feel is number 1 in a relationship? Boy, I
Yeah,
love that. That's the
uh,
best answer ever. I
yeah,
mean, if you ain't got no communication, you ain't got shit.
yeah, nothing
Like, what
at
the
all.
fuck you doing? Like, "Girl, what's wrong?" "Nothing."
Yeah,
Like, "Bitch, why you storing shit up so you go off like a box of fireworks?" Like, just tell me what the fuck it is. Can we fix it or not? If not, then, be about
shit,
your marriage.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you feel today? Like, I mean, 'cause I know it's all about image.
right,
That's the fucked up about life nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Females feel like they have to get Botox, they feel like they gotta get the BBLs, they feel like they gotta get the titties, I
right,
mean, my mom got pussy rejuvenation. I'm like, "Mom, what the fuck?"
yeah.
And I put money on it on it. I put money in on it. I was like, "Mom, hey, don't blow your pussy out in all in one spot." Like,
Yeah,
on some real shit because, I mean, it's expensive, like,
right,
what's up with these girls? I mean, image is all about I mean, nowadays it's all about image.
yeah.
Like, what do you feel? I mean, like,
I think they
what's your what
lost, man.
they are, huh?
Our women today are lost. They ask for all this power,
Mhm.
all this control. They get the power, they get this control, and this is what they do with it. Before the '70s, we got married at an 80% rate. You know
Damn,
what I mean?
80.
80% rate. So right now, in the Black community, 1 in every 4 women get married.
Right.
That's a significant drop, you know. So, this all took place, from the '70s until now. So this is when they had the most power, they had the most control ever. And with that power and control, they raised a bunch of weenies and they're not getting married. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, which is something that they'd love to do. You know what I'm
Yeah, I hear you.
saying? Yeah, so
I mean, that's some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just to think about it. But, hey, before we get up outta here, man, Miss Blaze, where could everybody find you, dog? On some real shit.
Hey, you can follow me on Instagram at double OBLZ. That's 00BLZ at Instagram. Um, or YouTube. Come to YouTube. My
Right.
YouTube channel is Blaze God, BLAZETHAGOD.
That's what's good, that's what's good. Hey, another dope interview with Dr. Dandruff right here with my boy Blaze on some real shit. Came, we saw, we conquered,
Yes, sir.
and we out this bitch. Real
So,
shit. Thanks, Blaze. Hey, thanks for coming, my boy. On
yes,
some real
sir.
shit.
You got it anytime, bro.